Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. 1 second. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Leo the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button and also like the video. A very, very special shout out to all my elements. A very special shout out to all the Aquarians. If you are celebrating a birthday on today, I would like to wish you a very special and blessed happy birthday. To any new subscribers, thank you so much for coming to the channel, and hopefully you like what it is that I have to bring. Guys, I decided to come back really quickly just to show you how I box my strawberries. Just in case you are new here. Hey, Lauren. There go my laughing Lauren. Hey, Kitty Cadillac. I can see y'all comments now. Hey, Monica Rainey. My 2 cents. Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, guys. This is not, like I said. Oh, hey, Betty White. There go my Aries. Hey, treats and more treats. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Yes, Mysterious Mermaid, we are back. Hey, Kenyon Heath, hello. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm so sorry. But yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. Miss GTV, welcome to the channel. Hey, Sonia Jones, my laughing Lauren. This is a stress and relief candle. Your candle was almost gone because I burn it all the time, guys. Thank you, treats and more treats. The opposite of unboxing. hey, sexy and complete. Thank you. I decided to, get a little fancy since it is for Valentine's Day. Just to give y'all nice little scenery and stuff going on. Lauren. Your candles are gone, okay? But anyway, guys, for those of you who are new to the channel specifically, again, I would like to welcome you to that, okay? It's been a while since I've done one, but like I said, what I'm about to say in the next couple of minutes are going to be specifically for those who are new to the channel, okay? I have not done a strawberry and chill in a while. It's been a lot going on, but if you do want to check out my past strawberry and chill, I actually do have a strawberry and chill playlist on my channel. So you can go ahead and check that out. Also, if you are new to the channel, yes, I do chocolate covered strawberries, but I also do commentary. I also can act like I ain't got no home training sometimes. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, okay? This is a variety channel. So I have something for everybody, okay? So if you don't want to hear me acting a fool and you just want to look specifically at the strawberries, there are 2 playlists. It's a Sugar XO playlist where you can find information in there. I have some how to do videos where it's no music and I actually show you how to do some things. I have information about this particular box that I'm using and how to do stuff like that. And then, like I said, the strawberry and chill is pretty much to where you come inside. I don't speak at the time because, first of all, it's hard for me to look at the comments. Number one, it's easier for me to get my process, just do my process while I'm listening to my music, because this is exactly what I would be doing if you guys were not here. I would literally have on my music and I would just get through my strawberries. As you guys can see in any of my videos, I have a specific way in which I do my strawberries. What you watched me do in the last video were 2 dozens. Both of the dozens are the same. So I am the type, I figure out in my head, or either I write down on a piece of paper, depending on how many dozens I have to do. If some of them are the same, I like to work in a particular order. I can't jump all over the place. It's a process for me, okay? So, yeah, but in the strawberry and chills, you just come in, listen to the music. You can network inside the chat, kick it inside the chat, or you could just stay up in the bushes. Everybody is welcome to the strawberry and chill. All I ask is that you do not be disrespectful towards one another. Other than that, y'all can talk about what y'all want to talk about. If you want to come in and vent, whatever, but it's supposed to be a peaceful environment, okay? Thank you, Jenna Goddess. And also too, because I can't see the comments for anybody that was in a strawberry and chill, and I don't acknowledge your comments or your questions. Please do not think that I'm ignoring you. What I'm going to actually start doing is just like I'm doing right now. If you happen to have any questions, I'll answer it. If I catch some when I watch the playback, I will do a separate video to answer them. Okay, so let me get to the point. So, like I said, you watch me do two dozens of strawberries. This is the box that I use. There is a video in my Sugar XO playlist that specifically tells you where to order this box from. Okay, these are the boxes that I prefer. These are not the boxes that I started off with. I tell anybody that is doing chocolate covered strawberries to usually have a variety of different boxes from different companies. The two companies that I use on a regular basis is Paper Marked and also BRP Box Company. It is the video inside of there for that as well, okay? And also, when you order this box, if you order this particular box, okay, the strawberries will fit, okay? You may have to mess with them some, because I've had some people who said I can't get them in. I thought the same thing too, but you have to mess around with them, okay? And basically how I do my designs is, you can put them in any type of way that you want, but I kind of like just play around with them. And then it also depends on the size of your strawberries. I try to keep my strawberries at as a consistent size as I can. Like I said, it's everybody's desire, however they want to put their strawberries inside of a box, okay? But I just pretty much just play around with them. Some of them you can just have straight up like that, but then some of them you cannot. I find that it's easier to turn them to the side. That way you can fit all the strawberries inside of the box, okay? So again, it's all about the way that you want to do things. You just have to, do it a certain type of way to your liking, okay? Hey, Miss Patrice. Yeah, some strawberries are bigger than others. And really, if they're not considerably big, you won't be able to really tell. Your customer won't be able to tell, because that's why I stress to everybody that it's best to make sure that your strawberries are neat. If you make them neat, the customer is looking at the neatness of your strawberries. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just really depends on how it is that you want to do them. So let me see how I'm going to do these. But yeah, you slide them in there to the side. And it may seem like if I had them going this way, they would not fit. But you got to play with them. And once you get them all together, they'll be good, Let's see how I want to do this. But I prefer this box. I like this box better because you can see everything much more easily. And it just is a nice presentation. But any box that you decide to do, like I said, it's all about you and how you want to do it. This is your personal touch. But again, I always stress that you have to be neat in your presentation, because that will make you stand out and stick out from everybody else. Even if you just start with just some regular chocolate covered strawberries with drizzle, it's about the neatness, I'm telling you. Thank you, June G. Thank you, guys. And shout out to all my moderators. Thank you so much. You guys do an awesome job of letting everybody know how the atmosphere and stuff when they come in. So yeah, I just place them inside the box. And there's no particular orders, just however you want to do. Because of the fact that your product is already neat and beautiful, it will look great. Do you make strawberries the day of pickup? It depends. It really depends on my schedule. Usually I will make them the day before. Okay. But they last just fine. I've never had an issue. But I try to make them as close to when they are due. Okay. You can actually make your chocolate covered strawberries 2 days in advance. They will be fine in the refrigerator. Nothing will happen to them. They will still be edible. It's just all about the freshness of your strawberries. You want your strawberries to be nice and juicy, but you don't want them to be too juicy, because you will have a big puddle at the bottom. How I prevent having a big puddle at the bottom of my strawberries, as far as with inside of the mini cupcake holders, is what I put my strawberries in. That is why I use the toothpicks. I use two toothpicks, not only because they make smaller holes, but because it makes it easier, especially if the strawberry is heavy. It makes it easier to do the dipping and to also stick it into the styrofoam. I use a styrofoam container. I mean, a styrofoam, the same thing that you can find at Michael's or any flower shop where you stick like fake flowers in. That is what I use in order to have my strawberries dry. As you guys can see, I never have a puddle. I never sit them down or anything. I just don't like it, and that's just how I choose to do it. But it makes it easier for the strawberries to dry, and also it makes it, in my opinion, easier for people to eat the strawberries instead of having that big puddle at the bottom. And as you can see, they all fit inside of this box. Let me go up. Leo, do you sign your name on the box? No, but that's something I may start to do. Yes, presentation is definitely everything. You know, that's what would make you stand out, and you will get better as you go. Like I tell everybody, you have to be patient with yourself as far as the process. Don't worry about designs and all of that. That will come as you get used to dipping. I tell everybody, work on your dipping and work on your drizzling, okay? And also, when it comes to the glitter that you guys see on here, these are both edible glitters, okay? I'm going to show you the kinds that I use because I use several. FDA approved edible glitter has been around for the past year. There are like 3 or 4 companies that you can try. This one is called Diamond Dust. And this is from the Sugar Art, okay? The sugarart.com. And you see it says 100% edible, okay? And this is the glitter that I use on the strawberries that have the little hearts on there, okay? So these glitters are 100% edible and FDA approved. And I'm just going to show you how they look, and they give a beautiful shine, okay? So there are glitters out here that you can use that will still give you a great shine, but it's FDA approved, so you're not actually eating plastic, okay? Not yet, my 2 cents. Not yet. Like I said, it's something that I do plan on doing in the future, but it's just a lot going on. It's a lot of information that I have to find out. On top of that, of course, I'm a mom. I have stuff going on. And then also with all the new blessings coming along, it's going to be a while before that happens, to be completely honest. My thing is about making sure that you guys get the product exactly the way that y'all see it on here. And like I've always said, if it ain't going to be right, I'm not going to do it. Thank you, Ms. Leo. Thank you, Key to the T. Another edible glitter that I use, which actually came out first, is called Jewel Dust, okay? Now, this Jewel Dust is also FDA approved glitter, okay? And this is what I used on this. And as you can see, it gives a beautiful shine. But this glitter is edible. And I'm going to show you how it looks. Beautiful shine, very fine. A lot goes a long way, but You see that? I had you jamming, KT. Do you offer classes? Not at this point. Like I have a class that is coming up in Vegas. But I come on here when I can to try to do classes. That is another thing also that I am going to be venturing into in the future, to actually have more classes. But like I said, there are videos on here where I show you how to do some things. But as far as like classes on a regular basis, no. The one that I'm having will be in Vegas. Everything with me is about, like I said, time management. Because even when it comes to me doing strawberries, I've slowed down on it because of the fact of me trying to make sure that I am there for my child. I sacrifice a lot when it comes to raising my son, making sure that I have quality time with him. But yeah, I would prefer to teach. But you never know what the future holds. But till now, this is what I have. So I'm going to get the second box and show you how to put them in again. Can you marinate the strawberries in liquor then decorate? Actually you can. But you have to make sure that the strawberries are extremely dry. I have tried before you dip them, because water and anything liquid do not go with chocolate at all. You have to make sure that they are dry. However, in my opinion, I don't like the way that it turns out when you do that. I prefer to use the liquor pipettes. Um, but yeah, you can actually do that. KT been acting up. I love your channel. How do you make sure your strawberries do not sweat or leak? Um, like I said, it depends on the type of strawberries that you get. I try to make sure, of course, that my strawberries are ripe, but they're not too ripe. Um, yeah, I make sure that they're not too ripe. It depends on the type of holes that you put in your strawberry, what you do for dipping. As I stated before, I use two toothpicks in order to dip my strawberries. It creates just little bitty holes, not big ones. And, I try to decorate them and do them close to when I have them for a customer. And then you have to be careful of leaving them in the refrigerator for too long, because leaving them in the refrigerator for too long will also make it to where they will sweat, or you will have a puddle at the bottom of your strawberries. What I usually advise is that, like, if you have a strawberry order that's like due tomorrow, depending on the temperature of your home, you can actually leave them on the counter and they will be just fine. It's not going, nothing is going to happen to them. You can leave them on the counter, they'll still be good. And you know you will have a satisfied customer. It just really depends. Have you ever filled them with chocolate? No. The only thing I ever filled them with was liquor or cheesecake, is what I have actually filled them in. If you freeze them, you risk the chocolate, and depending on your decoration on there, you risk the chocolate actually cracking. Like I said, for me, I don't like freezing strawberries. That's another reason why I'm hesitant to send them off or mail them off. And also, if you do freeze them, you have to use a very thick chocolate coating, because it will crack. If your strawberries get too cold, they will crack, and that's not a great feeling, especially if you are somebody who cares about how your strawberries look, and that is definitely something that I care about. Yeah, majority of it, when it comes to the edible glitters, you have to actually go to the companies. And like I said, what I will do after this, I will list the edible glitter companies, but they're very easy to find. Yeah, I have done cheesecake before. Thank you so much. Where do you usually purchase your strawberries at and your decorations for your strawberries and chocolate? Is there a chocolate you prefer one over the other? Where I usually purchase my strawberries from, I purchase them really from anywhere. Like I said, it's just you have to know how to pick them. And with me doing them for so long, I just know how to pick them. I look for very right. I mean, I look for red strawberries. I can smell them. You can smell if the strawberries are sweet. As far as the chocolate that I preferred initially was the Chocolatey Company, but unfortunately, the Chocolatey Company just announced maybe like 3 weeks ago that they are going out of business. They have been in business for 15 years. They were a family-owned business. They have went out of business. I am very sad about that. However, the one thing that I've learned when it comes to any field that you in, which is something I've always done, I always have backups because with the Chocolatey Company, even though they delivered really quickly, there were times when I was super busy to where I needed chocolate. So I always use Merkins. Merkins you can get from most any cake decorating shop. You're going to either find Merkins chocolate or Jatard chocolate. You can find both of them very easily. All three of the chocolates are an awesome thing, but like I tell y'all, whatever game that you in, make sure you keep up with what's new. I'm always Googling to see what new paints they got, what new glitters they got, what new luster dust. I buy everything and I don't get stuck on one product because something like that could happen. If I was just stuck on a chocolatey company, I wouldn't have known what to do. I never expected that they would put on Instagram, I'm going out of town. I'm going out of business. I have a huge class coming up. But it ain't no sweat to me because Merkins is still in business. Jatard is still in business. So I just have to use those chocolates as a backup, and they are all three good chocolates, okay? Just like I said, when it comes to boxes, don't just depend on one box. As far as the decorations, like the sanding sugars, you can find sanding sugars everywhere. I tell everybody, go to your cake decorating stores. Even when it comes to the sanding sugars, you can find those at Michael's. They have them in little bitty packs for 99 cents. All these little, like these little quins and all that stuff, go to your local decorating baking shop and also go to Michael's. That's where I get a lot of my decorative items from. As far as like mini chocolate chips, you can find them at any store. It's a lot of things you can find at any store. You just have to go look. Hey D, thank you. Yeah, always have a lotus flower queen. Hey, yeah, always have a backup plan because you never know. Like I said, with this huge class I got coming up, I was planning on having chocolatey as the chocolate because that's the chocolate I used last year. But when they went out of business, I was upset. But I was like, okay, I'll just use Marcus or Jatara instead. If I was not like that, I would have been really panicking. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a class that's coming up. So yeah, make sure you always have options. So, as you guys can see, the way I did my strawberry and chill, because both of the dozens were the same, I did them the way I did them, and I separated them up into two boxes, okay? If you are doing a lot of strawberries and the customers are not specific about the designs, it's okay to do a lot of them the same. You break down your designs in between the boxes. Like in this box, there are four different designs. Depending on the amount of dozens that you do, you break them up. So because I knew, for instance, I was going to have 3 mini chocolate chips inside 1 dozen, I was doing 2 dozen. So what did y'all see me do when I started doing the strawberries? I did 6 of them. 6 of each design. And that way, when I broke them up, you see You got it together. I'm a person, I have to be organized. So I have to do it like that. Everything that y'all see me do that may seem weird, that's my process. I have to do it like that in order to keep myself in order. That's why it's nothing for me to do a whole bunch of dozens at one time, because I already have it mapped out in my head the way that I want to do it. You have to have a plan. Okay? Try to have everything already together. Try to have it in your head. Okay? So, you see these look awesome. And so what you do is, which is why I love the clear box, you just set the clear box over. Yes, being organized does save time. And it just makes things easier for you. Okay? So you set the boxes over there. Okay? And I'm about to go and get because I had just got some twist ties, string ties in or whatever to put on them. And so I'm going to actually open the box for you guys. Thank you. So this is the box that I got from the Paper Mart. And this is the twist ties. Well, I know I'm saying it right. I know I am. I mean saying it wrong. Y'all got to excuse me. But these are the ones that I order. And I'm just going to show you guys the way they look. Sorry for the... Let me pick it up. Okay, yeah. They're called stretch loops. They come in all different colors, but this is what I use to secure... Hey, Marcus! This is what I use to secure my bags. It's also a video on there for that. But yeah, from the Paper Mart, they are the 10-inch silver stretch loops. It's 50 in the package. I think they're like maybe $2 and something, or $3 and something, and 50 in a pack. And I end up buying two. And so we are about to go ahead and put them on. But yeah, it's, you know, you can be creative in the way that you box your stuff. It doesn't have to be the same way. You don't have to, you have to do whatever is comfortable for you and also what you can afford, okay? As you get used to doing the chocolate covered strawberries and you get more clientele, that is when I say, you know, you can upgrade to better boxes and stuff like that. But just start off with what you can afford and try to buy everything in bulk. Okay, so you put you put that on there. I'm gonna slide it over a little more to the center. But yeah, just a simple presentation is enough. Now, usually I put my little sticker in the middle, but I actually ran out of them. So it still look nice regardless. But you can tie some tulle. You can get some tulle from the dollar store, tie some tulle ribbon, real nice, cut it real nice. It's several ways that you can make this beautiful. But at the end of the day, your work, the beautifulness, the neatness of your strawberries is what's going to stand out. Yeah. Nope, no supplies from Myers. What I usually get from Michael's is like brushes, or like I said, sometimes I'll get the sanding sugars, I'll get the little sugar balls. Um I'll actually show you an example in a minute, because I actually got to stock up on my drawer. But what I used to do is when I would go to Michael's on a regular basis, I would just pick up a couple at a time. I would buy maybe $10 at a time, because they're 99 cents a piece. And then before you knew it, I had a whole drawer full of them. But I'll show y'all an example. Like this, you know, sanding sugar. They got all different color sanding sugars. This will last you for a while. if you just know how to preserve what you're using. They got these jumbo 9 paracells, basically sugar balls. I used to go and buy, like I said, $10, and before you knew it, I had a drawer full of everything. I had everything already on hand, so just in case I came up with a design or I just needed something, it's always there. Just buy all types of stuff and then experiment with it. You never know, what your creativity can have, but it's best just to have it all around. I have a drawer full of powders, a drawer full of edible glitters, all different kinds. I have several different brushes. You guys have seen me with different brushes. I buy all different type of brushes. Um, I got all different types of candy oil, a whole drawer full of sugars. I buy everything. They got different candy oils. Like I stressed to you guys, when you are coloring your chocolate, use candy oil. It don't have to be Americolor. It can be Chef Master. Whatever coloring that you do for your chocolate, you make sure that it says oil candy color. Do not use gel in your chocolate because you're going to get a big mess. And sometimes, depending on the temperature of your chocolate, even when you put these in there, your chocolate will get a little thick. As you guys have seen, if you've watched my videos, if the chocolate get too thick with me putting the candy oil in there, I keep coconut oil on standby. Coconut oil will thin up your chocolate if it gets too thick for any reason. Okay, so keep it on standby. Also, when it comes to these, do not ignore directions. It says shake well. If y'all notice too, before y'all see me color anything, y'all see me keep on shaking. Because if you do not shake it, you're just going to get the oil part of the color. You're not going to get the full color. So you have to shake it every single time. And then you may have to add a couple, like depending on what shade, like the pink I used earlier, I wanted a light shade. Y'all saw I kept putting little bitty drops in just to get the right shade that I wanted. Okay, so don't start off with a lot unless you know you going for that bright color. But you can do ombre straw. It's so much that you can do, but you just have to learn how to use the products, and that only gonna come with experience. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, sometimes I do use ribbons. And yes, I do have my own business cards. Could you do a video on what kind of liquor to infuse the strawberries with? I absolutely will. Can you do astrology signs for birthdays? Betty White, that is actually something that I plan on doing. I have been looking for a particular mold or cookie cutter that I can do it that will fit on the strawberries. But until I get that, but yeah, I did plan on doing it. But I said I was just going to probably end up starting at the beginning of the year just so that I could be fair. Thank you. So yes, I've been looking this entire time. That was the main thing I wanted to do, was because I'm looking at it like, okay, I talk about astrology, we the elements. Trust and believe, I've been looking for that. But you guys see how they look. Just simple. And then if you want to get even more creative, because of the fact that it's Valentine's Day, it's little bitty things that you can do that will just add a nice little touch. Even if you just sat there and did it like this. It is not a lot. And these whole little things of these little bitty roses only cost me $10. You could stick it in between there. And you see how that just changed the box. Just that little touch changed the box. It don't take much, y'all. I'm telling you. Your customers will appreciate that look. That didn't take no effort. I'm going to do it again on these other boxes. That's just something I came up with real quick. It's the little stuff. You could use anything. And just stick it on there. That simple. As when it comes to anything in life, it's the details. It's one little thing that you can do different that will make you stand out. Now, I know y'all would love to get something like that from your significant other, you know, your husband, your side nigga, whoever. You would love to get something like this. Love and care. Beautiful, simple, full of thought. It don't take much, y'all. Okay? I know Sean Shy. Thank you, Etta. Thank you. But yeah, you said the sound went out. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. But yeah, so this is the presentation. This is what you can do for your chocolate covered strawberries. Um, even your chocolate cover. Valentine Day treats. If you making something else, if you making apples, pretzels, I will start showing you guys how to do that as well. Um, and yeah, that's it. Yes, I do cook too, Miss Piggy. I actually went to school for culinary arts. I've been to school for a lot of things. I've been to school for English, so I'm an excellent writer. I've been to school for interior design, so I do know how to do interior design as well. And I have also went to school for culinary arts. I am an excellent cook, so I know how to do a lot. It's just that I get bored easily. I don't like to really stick to one thing. I like to do what I want to do. And that's a Leo's nature. So I've been had about 8 careers before it's over with. You gonna have to wait, KT. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not a baker. That's something I would love to venture into, but I'm not a baker. But when it comes to food and everything like that, yeah, I can cook my ass off. You at the door. But yes, guys, I just wanted to show you this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live. I hope that I answered all of your questions. Again, elements, thank you guys for continuing to be patient with me, rocking with me through this process as I'm trying to build. Again, for the next 2 months, Leo will be busy. Um, yeah, I will be busy. So I will try to do another strawberry and chill. I am not going to promise because I have to be prepared for this Vegas trip and everything that is going on. Um, to everybody that sent me emails yesterday or messages on my Google phone yesterday after the last video that I did, I thank you guys for your concern, for your kind words. I want to let you guys know that I am fine. Um, but I do not apologize for my emotions. I am a human being and I'm not going to change that. And I was pretty much okay after I did that video, but I am a mother and I do have real life. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Cooking tutorials, that's something I could possibly do in the future. You know, what I try to do at this point is not try to overwhelm myself with a lot of different things. I make sure I take my time. There's a lot of things that I would love to show you guys, but like I said, I'm just trying to balance motherhood. That's probably why I'm not doing as much as I could do. Like I said, when it comes to my strawberry business, I could be having it popping at any time, but I just want to raise my child and I put motherhood over that. So I'm just creating a balance until he gets older, doing what it is I can do, and then after that, it's gonna be my time. But right now, I'm interested in raising a mentally healthy individual. And that takes precedence even over my dreams. I'm going to let you guys go because I got things to do. I got to get into mommy mode, get dinner on the table, and be ready for when that young man come through that door. I love you guys. Have a great day.